Imagine your father has won 6 NBA titles. All 6 he was named MVP, 5 MVP awards, is a 14-time All-Star, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and is known as the greatest of all time. The only thing expected from you is greatness. Jordan, a huge name to live up to in the world of sports, and the expectations are great. Marcus Jordan, son of NBA legend Michael, will be attending UCF in the fall and will definitely be hoping to make a name for himself.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm very excited to get the season started, and hopefully I can just make my name and make UCF a bigger, powerhouse.
The 6'3" shooting guard averaged 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in high school and led his team to a state championship. Jordan also considered playing for Iowa and Miami, but signed with UCF in April in anticipation of playing for Coach Spiro as soon as possible.
When I finally took my visit, it just stuck out to me, and I felt that the coaches really wanted me and needed me, so I wanted to come here.
Marcus making the jump from high school to college. His royal highness would give his son a few wise words.
Just to stay humble, take everything in stride, and it's going to be a big adjustment, just take time.
Wise instruction from a wise man. Jordan will begin to make his own legacy at UCF when they play UMass in their first game in November. I'm Elliott, Kiadii, Sports. It may be summertime for high school students, but some of the nation's best high school football players are still finding ways to keep their feet on the field right here in Orlando. 64 of the best high school football players in the nation will compete in the ESPN Rise Gridiron Kings 7-on-7 tournament at Disney's Wild World Sports, and things got pretty intense.
It was crazy, I don't get to experience too much of that at my school.
4 teams from different regions around the country played in the tournament. With players being ranked so high, players had no choice but to step their game up.
I had to come in with that mentality that I was the best, and we ended up winning with that mentality. So,
2 Central Florida high school standouts, Kenny Shaw and Christian Jones, will lead the team from the West region to win the championship. Shaw is a standout wide receiver for Dr. Phillips. Last season, he racked up over 400 yards receiving. And Jones, who plays for Lake Howell, is ranked 6th in the nation at outside linebacker. Both are strong-minded guys you will want to keep a close eye on in the fall. Shaw and Jones are undecided on where they will commit to play after high school. Both are being heavily recruited by Florida State. I'm Elliott, Kiadii, Sports. The Orlando Magic played their first summer game today at the RDV Sportsplex, and Ryan Anderson seems to be the hidden jewel from the recent Vince Carter trade and says he's happy to be in Orlando.
If I could have picked a better place to go to, this would be it. So I'm really happy, and I know Vince is really happy too as well. Of course, he's a hometown guy, so it's a great move.
Orlando Magic coach Stan Van Gundy was front row to see his Summer League team in action and was somewhat pleased with Anderson's performance.
He had some good moments today, taking the ball to the basket, made a couple threes. Good moments and bad, about what you see with everybody.
Ryan Anderson was scoreless in the first half, but turned it on in the second. He would finish with 21 points, 13 in the third quarter.
It's summertime. It takes a little while to get going, but I just try to regroup and just keep playing. You got to stay positive even if you're missing shots. It wasn't my greatest day, but luckily we have a couple more games. So,
Anderson and the Magic will fall short in their first summer game, 88-77. The Magic look to rebound and pick up a win against the Boston Celtics tomorrow at 3 at the RDV Sportsplex. I'm Elliott, Kiadii, Sports.
Or 35 and 34 to make it to the end of the race, and he hasn't, like I said, by pitting at 33 on his fuel tank, he hasn't demonstrated the ability to make it. Right here, he could be stretching it if he's getting out of the